When is this over
like,
already?
what else can happen?
That feels like an eternity.
Yeah. It's like an eternity.
Eternity, darling. Welcome to Couch Surfing, the show where mother forking guests look back at their big roles, their little roles, and everything in between. I'm here with William Jackson Harper. William, hi.
Hi.
You ready to surf?
Yeah.
Let's do it.
Let's do it.
All right.
This is my sister's high school boyfriend. He lived nearby.
That's
projects.
you.
Yeah, that is, I'm just looking at that hairline. Just when it was all there.
You know, the Law & Order franchise is like a rite of passage for every young actor.
Yeah.
Do you remember your audition and where you were when you found out you landed this gig?
I may have been at work. I was working at a bookstore at the time, and I may have gotten a call saying hey man, you're gonna be on Law and Order. And man, look at that hair. It's like, I remember when it started falling out in the shower a couple of years ago, and I was just like, oh man, maybe it'll come back. But it did not. I probably just left it on set.
And you left it. Well, what were you expecting when you walked on set, and how did it compare to the actual shoot?
I was expecting to get yelled at a little bit more, just because I really didn't know what I was doing. I'm a stage guy, so I tend to do things way too big, but I didn't, and everyone was really, really nice to me.
And you're here on Couch Surfing.
And now I'm here on Couch Surfing.
I'm not going to yell at you either, because you're doing great.
All right, you can though.
Let's go to the next clip.
All right, let's go to the next clip.
All right.
Ready?
Ready. Draw. Where do I start?
Oh,
this is dreadful. You want some negative words? I got a head full of rhymes that are terrible and wicked.
And I can make the terrible terrific when I kick it.
This was this is the electric company where I was a 30-year-old man yelling at kids, and we were doing this in these green spandex bodysuits, and we could only move our hands like this.
So you're rapping.
And just rapping like this.
Okay. It's
Yeah.
hard to be hardcore when you're splayed out
it's
like
tough.
that. But you delivered it.
Yeah,
And for the record, the we is you and Lin-Manuel
And
Miranda.
Lin-Manuel Miranda,
Mr.
and
Hamilton.
he wrote it.
And you're in a rap battle.
I'm in a rap battle with Lin-Manuel Miranda,
got
which I
beef.
rightfully lose.
Had you all crossed paths before, because you're both a part of the New York theater scene?
Yeah,
Okay.
here and there. I mean, we have a lot of cross-pollination.
Right.
We all just kind of cross paths a lot.
I say you challenge him to a rematch.
I mean, sure.
Up next.
So, do you happen to sell in larger increments?
So I hear your sister was instrumental in helping you land this gig.
Yeah.
Okay, walk me through how this came to be.
She worked for WNYC for a while, and I think that the creators of High Maintenance, Ben and Katya, had gone in and maybe done an interview or something, and then they were talking, and they had seen me on some stage stuff, and they were like, oh, we're actually writing a little something with him in mind, see if you'd be interested. And I was like, yeah, of course.
Of course.
I would be interested.
And you play a doomsdayer prepping for the apocalypse, and you need to
and a wedding.
And a wedding.
Yeah. I'm like, well, we got to stay high in the barren landscape that is to come.
Right. Of
So,
course.
yeah.
Wait, do you plan ahead like this in real life?
No,
Okay.
no, I'm terrible at logistics. My girlfriend is always just sort of like, I know you don't want to talk about anything or plans of any sort, but we should probably, we're going on vacation next week. We should probably book the hotel. And I'm like, man, we don't need to worry about it. If you stay high, it don't matter where you sleep.
Welcome back to Couch Surfing. I'm still here with William Jackson Harper. William, shall we continue?
Yeah.
All right, let's do it.
You want to see crazy? I'll show y'all crazy.
Yeah. Getting taken down by a real Marine.
Okay, so this is as close to an action film as you've gotten at this point in your career,
Yeah,
right?
especially this part.
Okay.
Here we go.
All right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. You know what's funny is that I feel like any fight that I have at this stage in my life would probably end just like that and be just that fast.
Did this help you prepare for your upcoming role in Jack Ryan?
You know, strangely, yes, 100%. I feel like this is the aesthetic and psychological ancestor to everything that I do coming up in Jack Ryan.
Jim Jarmusch is a giant in the indie film world. How did you end up in his orbit?
Luck, like 100% luck. I mean, I auditioned, and I love Jarmusch because I feel like he makes what he wants to make, and I really sort of appreciate deadpan, underplayed sort of things. I mean, it's something that I react really strongly to when I'm watching anything, and there's something about his aesthetic which sort of leans into that, but then also it is sort of connected, and it's and it's not all cynicism. It's just something else, and it's really fun to watch for me.
You're really good. All right.
You know that what you're doing is unethical and leechy,
yeah.
lazy, and frankly, it's kind of sad.
This Jack Rayner dude is really good. He's a great dude and a really good actor.
Really?
Yeah.
That's always nice to hear.
Yeah, I feel like everyone that I've gotten to work with has always been someone that I've just been like, yo, I'm stealing everything that you did.
This film was a huge success, but I hear it was a bit of a horror to shoot it, actually.
It's tough.
There
I mean,
were some
it's
spiders and some...
there's some spiders that I've never seen. These like they feel very specifically Hungarian.
Right.
Like, I mean, I'm sure that these spiders exist on other continents, but I saw this spider in the field that was just like, this is where the apocalypse begins. It bites me, and then I bite somebody else. And then, all of us grow these big green abdomens, and
there
that's
it is. Other than the spiders, what was shooting like?
It was really tough.
It was
It was
intense.
really intense, and
What made it so?
Well, Ari Aster, who's a brilliant filmmaker, has
sure
a
is.
very, very specific aesthetic, and we wanted to do it right. We wanted to really nail these scenes. I think we were all just sort of, just very much just in the lab with it.
You're a huge horror fan. What was your initial reaction upon seeing the finished product?
I don't know. I mean, I hate to say it's not scary, because it's not that it's not scary. It's a very scary movie, but it's largely about grief and connection, especially with Danny and Christian. Christian in particular, I think people say oh, he's a bad boyfriend. I'm like, is he? I mean, I think he actually decided to stay with someone that he was actually done with the relationship with, because that felt like the good thing to do.
The honorable thing
The
to do.
honorable thing to
Right.
do. And so, I mean, if he was a real jerk, that, he would have left.
All right. Up next, ready?
Yeah.
Do it.
So,
Hold out your hand
oh.
and think about a book.
Oh, I wanted to see it. I wanted to see it. I never even seen it happen yet. I wanted to see that actually happen. All right, cool. That's awesome. I've always wanted to have a superpower. And I got a superpower. I got a superpower this season.
You got a superpower! Woo!
Oh, hell yeah. That's great. I was wondering how it was going to work.
It worked.
It works.
So the season opens with you not remembering Eleanor.
Yeah.
Okay, what more can you tell us?
Nothing.
Come on!
I can tell you 0 things.
You got a superpower. Now you're being
I got
greedy.
I can tell you that. I got a superpower.
I can see that.
and it doesn't go away. I can tell you that.
Okay.
Well,
Well, speaking of going away, this is the final season.
Yeah.
That doesn't make me very happy.
No, me either.
What did you make of that decision? Michael Short said enough is enough. I'm pulling the plug.
Yeah. I mean, he basically brought us in the room. He said, look, guys, you're all trash. I want y'all to go home.
No.
No. He's committed to the story that he wanted to tell, and I respect it.
Was there a way to have lobbied him to change his mind?
I mean, I thought about just leaving just hot bags of poop on his front doorstep
Yes.
every day until he changed his mind.
Right. That's
And
what
say
you
and
do.
leave a little note saying this is from Will until you change your mind. You know, I thought about doing that, and I was like, nah, man. No, but I mean, you know, also.
But
the
you
cool
were
thing-
okay with this
I'm okay with it
decision?
because
Really?
it's like we're telling the story that we want to tell.
Right.
And because of Netflix and Hulu and all these streaming services and stuff like that, it lives on.
What are you going to miss the most about playing Chidi?
More than anything, I'm gonna miss the set. I'm gonna miss the people. I mean, like, you know, we talk about these issues of ethics and
Right.
and stuff on the show, but you know, we sort of kind of live that on set, and we get to go there and just be nutty and vulnerable, and everyone's really kind.
Well, thank you so much for surfing by. You were awesome. The final season of The Good Place airs Thursdays on NBC. See you next week on Couch Surfing.